Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. I did something a little bit different here. I tried to find chart analysts who believe that XRP is going to break to the downside. I tried to find analysts who believe that XRP is not going any higher this market cycle. I failed. I cannot find those chart analysts. And to be clear, I'm not saying that they don't exist. I couldn't find them, though. They're exceedingly rare. They're like unicorns at this point. Because here's the deal. And so I've said before, and it's worth setting the table here to make sure everybody understands where I'm coming from, because there's always new people jumping on board the channel here, and I appreciate all the support. But look, the analysts over the last several years who have said that XRP is not going anywhere and it's not going to hit a new all-time high and it'll fall to the top 10 coins by market cap, there are people with XRP derangement syndrome. They irrationally hate XRP. And many of these people, they in their lives and any other aspect of their lives, are really great at applying logic and data and reason to come to reasonable suppositions about what's most likely to occur on so-and-so topic. But with XRP, when they start processing anything with XRP, it breaks their brains. Their brains become applesauce and it no compute. It just doesn't work anymore. It's this irrational hatred. And so it causes some people to believe stupid things, and it causes other people to just lie about XRP. It can manifest itself in a number of different ways. It's a strange affliction, this XRP derangement syndrome here. But when I say that I can't find any analysts who will argue that XRP has hit its peak, I mean, like, even the analysts that I'm aware of and from time to time check on, who I know irrationally hate XRP and have called XRP to go to the downside because they have this weird bias about it just in general, even they aren't saying anything. They aren't. The genuine haters, they've shut their stupid little face holes because they're losing and they're obviously wrong. And it's amazing because there's so many great chart analysts out there who have large followings for a reason. Some of them, you know, hundreds of thousands of followers, some of them close to 1 million, and they just despise XRP. It makes their blood boil. The thought of the existence of XRP makes their blood boil, right? And these people, so not surprisingly, they're great analysts when they're looking at any other asset, Bitcoin, ETH, go down the line. But when it comes to XRP, they're consistently wrong when it comes to their analysis. It's really shocking because their bias seeps in here. But even they have shut the hell up, I will tell you that. I can't find an analyst. So what I did here is I'm going to highlight some of the analysts here who hate XRP, but at least are being intellectually honest enough to say it's going up. I'm going to highlight a few of those because that's always fun anyway. And then I'm going to share with you perspective from a number of chart analysts who I'm completely unfamiliar with and came across them just in my search, my brand new search to find analysts who hate them. I can't find them. And I even followed one or two of these analysts that I'd never heard of before because a couple of them, it turns out, kind of regularly talk about XRP. So I was like, oh, okay, that could be interesting. Look like you might know what you're talking about when it comes to XRP. But I'm just telling you, they are gone. There aren't human. Think about the implications of this. So either all of us are that, like every human on the planet just about is wrong about XRP who's paying attention, or alternatively, we're right, and this thing's going to hit a new all-time high and we're all going to be freaking rich. It's one of those things because I just don't see how you have this many people that are wrong. About this specifically, it makes all the sense in the world. And by the way, as far as when this is going to take off, I just wanted to highlight Bitcoin because Bitcoin, I don't think it's done. I really don't. I think it's going to go higher, probably just for funsies, a little guess here. I think Bitcoin will hit a new all-time high and lead the entire crypto asset class out of here. And so I think that we're kind of waiting on Bitcoin to make that move. Lots of analysts think that. And so there's this post from last night from chart analyst Matthew Hyland, and he wrote, Bitcoin 3-day Bollinger Bands tightest since January of last year. And you can see what he's talking about. Look at these yellow lines and how narrow they are right here. And compared to back here, January of last year. And, you know, if you were paying attention throughout 2024, and certainly if you were on my channel, you'll know that very frequently I was talking about how for most of last year, the Bollinger Bands for XRP were literally the tightest in history. The only time we got even close to that was 2017, and then we went on the craziest bull run in history. And the reason that particular metric matters is because even though the tightening of Bollinger Bands doesn't tell you if there's going to be a break to the upside or the downside, it does indicate there's going to be a break. And so when you're seeing a 7-year nearly consolidation for XRP, the tightest Bollinger Bands in history, knowing that we're in a bull run, I said, when this thing breaks, it's going to be to the upside. And wouldn't you know it, as soon as it started to break, you saw that the widening of the Bollinger Bands and XRP price just took off, which is what was the most reasonable thing to presume was going to occur, and it did occur. And so I thought I'd highlight this because this metric here applied to Bitcoin. The tighter it gets, I mean, the greater the force with which it bursts. And that's happening with Bitcoin. And so even if you don't hold Bitcoin, I'm highlighting this this latest Moon Lambo Hot Jam because it matters to you. Even if you only care about XRP, this still matters to you. You want Bitcoin to go higher so that because the more money thrown into Bitcoin, the more profit will be taken and recycled into the rest of the space, including XRP. That's why it matters. Here's a post from chart analyst Credible Crypto yesterday afternoon as XRP was running up. He says, "That's what I like to see, Xrp It." And he shared this screen grab showing business and finance trends here. This is amazing. XRP, 39,800 posts. 39,800 posts for XRP on a day when it didn't even get back to the beginning of its or the high of its 2024 high of $2.90. We didn't even quite get there yet. We got up to $2.59 yesterday, and still people losing their ever-loving minds. I just ever-loving minds. I love to see this. Here's a post from a guy with XRP derangement syndrome, Peter Brandt. And so this guy, he's got 770,000 followers, great chart analyst, most famous for, he became famous in the world of crypto for calling the peak of for Bitcoin of the 2017 bull run around $20,000. And then he accurately called the bottom in the middle of December of 2018 around $3,200 or so. He called both of those. He's been trading for almost 50 years at this point, literally. Great trader, great analyst. Disastrously wrong about every move for XRP for like a decade at this point. Disastrously wrong. Great analyst can apply analysis to any other coin. When it comes to XRP, consistently wrong for a decade on every move that matters. It's striking. And it's hilarious. That's because he suffers from the affliction known as XRP derangement syndrome. He has literally called XRP a scam, and he insists that XRP today is a security. That's what we're working with here. It's got legal clarity, but it's a security. It's hilarious. Oh, it's so cute, that little Peter Brett there. But he is actually good at what he does. And so think about this. He got the two big calls that mattered in 2017, he got wrong. The first leg up in the beginning part of 2017, he insisted it wasn't going to happen. He missed the later one in 2017. That wasn't going to happen. Wrong on both of those. Next bull cycle, he missed the leg up for XRP in November of 2020, said it wasn't going to happen. It's just going to keep trending towards zero. Missed that one. And then he missed the cycle top for XRP. He didn't think it was going to run any higher. Thought it was going to keep trending towards zero. But then XRP ran to $2. Missed both of those. So that's 4 of the most important calls for those 2 cycles. Then he missed the most important call for this cycle so far, XRP November of 2024, breaking to the upside and becoming one of the top performers of the top 100 cryptos. Didn't see it coming. He couldn't see it coming. He's a great analyst. He couldn't see it with XRP. It's hilarious to me. Finally, though, he's doing something after about a decade. He finally, because he was hating XRP before 2017, mind you. Finally, he's acknowledging that XRP might go up. In fact, he's acknowledging that it's performing quite well. In fact, look at this post from him yesterday evening, January 11th, 5:51 p.m. Central Time. Leader of the pack, XRP. You love to see this. And he's been posting about XRP a fair bit recently. He even shared a post indicating that it might go up to, and I don't want to misrepresent him, but I think it might have been like the $8 to $9 range. And this is from somebody who was insisting that it was going to be worth like nothing. In fact, here's some examples of that. Somebody from the community shared a couple of screen grabs, which I've actually shared with you, these exact examples before. Here's a post from December 23rd, 2020. He wrote, "If you own XRP, then 10x shame on you for being such an idiot." It's so rich, he calls us idiots. He missed every single price move for XRP that matters for the better part of a decade, and it's what he specializes in, and we're the idiots. And XRP's running now. It's just hilarious. It's hilarious to me. Here's another one. This is from October 3rd of 2024, a month before XRP took off. October of 2024. He wrote, "The good news is that XRP will retain a value of 3.4 US pennies in USD terms." He says it's going to 3.4 cents. XRP derangement syndrome, folks. And then it blasts off. And finally, I think he's done. Like, he's tired of having egg on his face and being consistently wrong. And finally, he's crying uncle. He's had enough, and he's being intellectually honest, I think, here. Finally. And so he wrote here, when circumstances change, I change my mind. What about you? Oh, do you? It took you the better part of a decade. You still think XRP is a security and it's a scam. But what changed here exactly? It's got legal clarity. What do you think changed? And so Vet responded. Now, Vet is a member of the XRP community. He happens to be an XRP Ledger DUNL validator. He's doing the tech stuff, running a validator. And he responded to this and wrote, the only circumstances that changed was price. But you made comments on holders and XRP itself. You're flapping in the wind. And that is true. He has absolutely ripped on XRP holders irrationally. And it's funny because they throw back at him. And then he throws a hissy fit. I didn't pull up those posts for this video. I probably should have, maybe in the future. But he's throwing a little hissy fit about how the XRP holders, they're just the worst. They're intolerable. It's something along those lines. Oh my God, this guy. It's just ridiculous. This is like, how do people have minds that are capable of being so broken by a particular cryptocurrency XRP? How is that a thing in nature that can occur? It's just astonishing. It's a sight to behold. Here's a post from another irrational XRP hater, popular chart analyst, Nebraskan Gooner, 372,300 followers. But to his credit, he's acknowledging that XRP, and he has been in multiple posts. Here's the most recent one, though, from yesterday. XRP could go up. He says, XRP thought this would drop to the bottom of the channel after rejection, but looks like it's having another go at breakout. And by the way, even though he thought that in the short term it would go up, to his credit, and he's been, what I think, intellectually honest, acknowledging that, yeah, it's probably going to keep moving to the upside. Even he has. He hates XRP irrationally. And why, folks? Why do they hate XRP? Because reasons. Because reasons, folks. Of course, because reasons. Here's the moon car. Oh my God, this guy. 1.4 million followers. He's been in crypto, I don't even know, I'm probably like over a decade at this point. Filthy rich off of Bitcoin. He's one of the earliest of Bitcoin purchasers, let's say, investors. And he's like, he has Bugatti, like he literally has a Bugatti, multi-million-dollar car. And he irrationally despises XRP. But still, he has been calling it moving to the upside. These people flip. It's just so funny. He says, XRP is once again testing the descending resistance. If it breaks, then the target is $2.91. And so he understands it goes much higher. He's been acknowledging recently all-time highs are going to get hit. But it's so funny. I won't play this video, but an XRP community member named Dara responded to that post, and it's hilarious. There's a 25-second video of the moon Carl. That's him on the right here. I'm moving my mouse. Screaming that XRP is going to zero. And that's what he's with Da Vinci Jeremy, another irrational XRP hater. And they're just screaming, XRP's going to zero. And that was a few years back. And now he's calling for new highs. It's kind of unfortunate for them that eventually reality catches up and just smacks them in the face. Because in reality, even though XRP is one of the most hated cryptocurrencies in the world, it's because of people like them. It's also one of the most loved cryptocurrencies, with one of the largest communities out there continuing to get adopted. It's so obvious that of course this was going to happen. Obviously it wasn't going away. Here's another irrational XRP hater, Don Alt, 646,000 followers, but even he's, to his credit, being intellectually honest. He thinks it goes up. And so he shared this XRP chart. And he said, XRP, dunno, man, crime is legal, and the XRP chart looks like this, and you're a non-believer? And he's not being sarcastic. He's been sharing tons of posts, and then there'll be separate posts where he'll rip on XRP because he hates it. He hates XRP. And if you're asking again why, like I already told you, it's because reasons. Like, keep up here. Because reasons, folks. And so when he says crime is legal, he's saying the monstrous moves to the upside. It's so much that it's illegal, right? Except for it's legal, he says. And so you don't believe it's going up, but he firmly believes. In fact, the other day, he's like, the reason that he has confidence in the entire crypto space, frankly, and if he has any doubt, is because he looks at the XRP chart, and he's like, yeah, that's going to blow. So, hey, some credit where it's due. Now, he does still have those sour posts, even recently. He'll still do that. But even he's like, and look, people like, are you serious? And he responds like, yeah, actually, it's really going to be moving to the upside. Like, he's not trolling here. He actually believes this. Here's a post from chart analyst Dan Crypto Trades. This guy, I believe, does not hate XRP. He's got a big old following with 396,000 followers. XRP chart on the screen. He says, XRP, hate it or love it, this coin does respect its levels very well and can be great to trade. I'm watching this massive triangle / pennant to see what to expect next for XRP. Generally, these kinds of patterns do end in a breakout towards the upside, but that's yet to be seen. We'll just wait for confirmation and see where this wants to go. Now, I will note that was from January 9th. Now, let me share with you an update. There was this. This is from yesterday morning. XRP attempting a breakout of this bullish pennant. Will be interesting to see if it can actually push through and hold the breakout. If so, I'd be expecting higher over the next week. And so again, this is what I keep seeing. Now, as far as this guy, I don't know if I don't know what his personal opinions are about XRP, but when you start a sentence like this, XRP, hate it or love it, usually that's because you understand that you have accumulated a large following of people who irrationally hate XRP, and you're like, hey, I'm not saying I love it. I'm not saying I like that. I see that all the time. It's just to try not sour their very irrational base. And so I'm not saying that he does or doesn't like XRP. I'm literally saying I don't know. I'm just citing that usually when I see that, that's the reason why. I'm not saying for sure that's the case with them, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case. He's got a large following. He's probably got a lot of Bitcoiners out there. And I'm telling you, the toxic Bitcoin maximalists, they despise, more than any other coin, they despise XRP. They hate you. They hate all of you. They really do. But anyway, he thinks number go up. Here's another chart analyst haven't heard of. Cold-blooded Schiller with 316,400 followers. This is another analyst I came across in my journey seeking analysts that hate XRP, but I can't find any that are willing to post negative stuff about XRP right now. Well, isn't that a little peculiar? So anyway, we got this XRP price chart, and he said, send XRP to $4.20. Now, he's having a little fun probably with that specific price, the 420 thing, but he does believe break to the upside. Then there's also this one from chart analyst Serenity. He wrote, ready, $XRP, and he's comparing a chart formation for XRP on the left with a chart formation for a different cryptocurrency, Avalanche, on the right. And so you can see on the right, Avalanche broke out, and he's basically just saying that's the same thing, same formation. It's going to go to the upside, and he's targeting over $6. This is another analyst that I personally am not familiar with, but he says that's coming. So again, in my journey to find somebody who will say XRP is not going to hit a new all-time high, I failed. I found tons of analysts. I'm just sharing with you some examples that I found here from analysts I've never heard of. This is all I could find, folks. I tried, I swear to you. And if you can find somebody who doesn't have XRP derangement syndrome and today says XRP is not hit a new all-time high and they've been here for more than 5 seconds, tell me. I want to highlight them on my channel. I will put their post on my channel. If you've got something from X, I want to do that. I just can't find it. I literally can't. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. If you can help me to find it, please, I will share it on the channel here because I do like to share diverse viewpoints and it'll be interesting. Here's another chart analyst that I'm not familiar with, chart analyst Yada. And he said, XRP, the standard, looks ready for an all-time high. Is anyone still holding from the 2017 high? And he posted that just yesterday afternoon. And so there was this. He shared one of his posts from, looks like it was July 23rd, 2024. It's on the screen right here showing the current price action. And so roughly the middle of 2024, again, it was July. He said, after years of consolidation, XRP might finally show us the rally. And so it's interesting, although I hadn't heard of this individual, this guy had been charting XRP way back then when it was not cool to be saying stuff like that. He caught the chart. He's like, guys, this looks like it's going to blow. And this is what I keep telling you throughout 2024. I told you, like, anybody who's not biased that looks at the chart, they keep coming to the same or similar conclusion, which is XRP is going to break out of that 7-year symmetrical triangle. And it did. This guy called it too, so credit where it's due. And he's saying it looks like it's ready for the all-time high. Yet another analyst insisting that. And so he did ask again, is anyone still holding from the 2017 high? And I decided to respond, and I wrote, I've been holding XRP since November 17th, 2017, and have never sold. It's my largest individual crypto position by a lot. And folks, I am so glad it's my largest position because XRP recently has been outperforming the market, not by a little bit, but by a lot. I mean, it's worth half of my crypto portfolio at this point, roughly. XRP, one coin. I hold 42 cryptocurrencies, literally. XRP is worth about half of it after this most recent run in November. It's crazy. Here's another analyst I hadn't heard of. Chart analyst. This is a fun name, actually. Xrp B. I kind of like that. 243,000 followers. Wrote, I've been telling you how good XRP looks, getting resolution, about to blast off. And that was yesterday afternoon. So again, tried to find analysts that said, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. I just kept finding this. I did all sorts of various searches on X. This is all I could find. Here's another analyst I hadn't heard of, chart analyst Bark. I did decide to follow this guy. Reason being, he seems to talk about XRP a lot, and that's right up my rally. Like, I mean, honestly, like, it's the cryptocurrency that I'm most interested in, and because I've got skin in the game, duh, like, obviously. But that's because of that, it is the one I'm most interested in, even though I do care a lot about a number of the other coins that I hold. But this guy, Bark, has 144,800 followers. Came across him in my search, and I decided to follow him because, again, talks about XRP a lot. And so yesterday afternoon, he posted, XRP is ready for a massive breakout. It's finally happening. And so in going through some of his older posts, I found that he's absolutely another analyst that's been calling for this type of stuff. And just a few days ago, he shared this post. This is January 7th. He wrote, XRP could hit $15 plus this year. So he's in that camp, and I don't think that's crazy. I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't make price predictions, but that don't sound nuts to me. We might look back and be like, whoa, that was conservative. We'll see. Here's another XRP chart analyst I haven't heard of named Blanc, 20,900 followers. And he wrote, XRP really is the best looking chart. And so as I was scrolling, by the time I got to this guy, I'm like, oh, God, I'm failing. Like, I can't find somebody that doesn't think XRP is going to go. I can't find them. Like, I even looked at Alessio Rustani. He was the one who back in like May or June, I think, he was the only analyst that I follow who doesn't have XRP derangement syndrome and said XRP is going to crash to the downside. He was very wrong about that, and he hasn't talked about XRP since that I'm aware of. And he's a good analyst. Nothing against him at all. He was just really wrong on that call. He has a great hit rate. He was disastrously wrong about XRP. And I was like, guys, like, and I highlighted on the channel. I was like, he's the only one I can find. So I don't think he's right for a ton of reasons, even reasons that don't have to do with technical analysis, but I like to share diverse viewpoints, so here he is. He's the only one I can find. He's not writing about it anymore. Maybe that's because XRP's been performing. Might that be the reason that none of them are? I think so. Here's yet another analyst that I was not familiar with. Joe McCann, 86,500 followers. Never heard of him. But he wrote, XRP continues to be one of the best looking charts of any of the majors in crypto. Massive bull pennant attempting to break out. And he posted that in the morning yesterday as XRP was at, what did he? It's probably close to the yesterday high at $2.59. And it kind of started to break out. So we'll see what happens. And even if it does take a few days, like say it cools off, whatever. I don't know what it is by the time you're watching this. You guys are future people. So maybe it does go down a little. I don't know. It doesn't change anything on a higher time frame. Like XRP is going to blow. Then there's also this yesterday, and this is from an analyst I've been following for a long time. 360 Trader, he simply wrote, XRP, sometimes a picture is all you need. And it's a beautiful picture. I mean, look at this. And so look, in the green bar, new foundation for higher prices reaccumulation. Yes, exactly. That is exactly correct. That is what happened in 2017. And it was at a lower price level, of course, but in terms of structure, lots of analysts would be like, yeah, it's following 2017. So the fact that we got up to this range in the green, then we've been reaccumulating, he's absolutely expecting way, way higher, new all-time highs, melt faces. And this is what I continue to find from analysts. Here's another post. This is from chart analyst Dan Gambardello. And I guess he was the other one that I started following, 280,000 followers. I wasn't familiar with them. But he said, I'm very happy Bitcoin did not quickly hit $150,000. Cardano did not keep going parabolic. XRP has not breached all-time high. ETH has not broken out yet. This first bull market consolidation was needed and will lead to an even more parabolic move. Altcoin supercycle has hardly begun. Yeah, so that's a sentiment I do keep seeing from tons of different chart analysts. And so the fact that we've been consolidating for 5 to 6 weeks now as XRP holders, that's fine. Doesn't matter. That's normal. You should expect that. There's nothing bad or scary here. This thing's going to go, though. There's also this from chart analyst Dom. He says, the interesting thing about XRP is that its moves are nearly entirely spot-led. Unlike Bitcoin, there is very little leverage in the system. They seem to all like to short. Yeah, XRP haters, go figure. Funding rates are still flat, and there is still a large spot premium compared to futures. We can see what both of those got overheated when we hit $2.90, nowhere close right now. Right, and so a key takeaway here would be the growth with XRP is organic, and it hasn't come from Bitcoin even. I talked about that a fair bit in my last video. Bitcoin dominance, it wasn't falling when XRP was rising in November into early December. It's just incredible. The strength from XRP, it's otherworldly at this point. Truly astonishing stuff here. It really is. There's also this post from chart analyst Leb Crypto, and he was just noting, okay, as long as we stay above close to $2 anyway, I'm paraphrasing, but we're fine. And he's calling for XRP, the next move up here, to go to $6.88, which is what I keep seeing from all sorts of analysts here. And then there was also this post from chart analyst The Great Matsby yesterday afternoon. He wrote, if only there was someone that said XRP was going to break out in days recently. And of course, that's because he is one of the many analysts that I follow who said, yeah, this thing's about to blow. And he shared one of his posts from the day before, January 10th, and he said, this daily chart suggests that XRP might just be weeks, if not days away from a breakout towards all-time highs. Perhaps it just wants to touch the cloud once before launch. So again, people that are paying attention shouldn't really be caught off guard by this stuff. It's the coolest damn thing in the world. Oh, we gonna get our son. This is not over yet. XRP is the leader of the pack. So says Peter Brandt. Peter Brandt, leader of the pack, XRP. This guy hates XRP. After missing every important call in XRP history, here he is. It's the leader of the pack. New all-time high. Finally. It's so funny to me. I love this. Oh, you gotta love this. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.